This game was mad, Craig.
I think we saw on both sides why it is going to be, in my opinion, a chase for the top four rather than a title run, particularly Chelsea. I mean, I know Arsenal, they're a long way off being in the title, but normally we talk about Chelsea going for the title. I know Sarri's come in late, but I think defensively we saw the reasons. You know, Chelsea dominating early on, it looked as if they were absolutely going to pummel Arsenal, gets the 2 goals, dominant in midfield, Jorginho making passes wherever he wanted because Mesut Ozil's playing the number 10, and let's be frank, he's lazy when not in possession.
Right.
So, you know, you needed somebody to go and press into Jorginho and get in his face because everything was going through them early on. Then we saw the weak side of Chelsea. When Arsenal got good possession, they got it wide, they switched to play, they got in behind the full-backs, and you've just seen the chances. In a game where it looked like Chelsea were going to absolutely kill them, I was scratching my head after 45 minutes to think, why is it not 5-2?
Yeah.
Arsenal could have put in one of the most abysmal first 25 minutes in a London derby for a long time and been 5-2 up at half-time. That's how crackers this game was, but I think it also told a story of the two sides and the problems that both coaches are going to face.
Let's take a look at your Arsenal ratings, shall we? Starting off, Paul, obviously back-to-back defeat. Was there improvement? Who did you like? Who did you not like? That summed up pretty well, isn't it?
I obviously didn't like the back four. I thought the back four was absolutely atrocious. But specifically Mustafi and Socrates, I thought they weren't really afforded that much protection with the way that the coach set it up. But I thought they were absolutely atrocious. They looked very, very vulnerable.
What's Aubameyang got a 5 for? Well, he should have got a 2, shouldn't he?
What are they buying for? 60-odd million? Do you see? Have you just seen the chances that he missed?
What exactly?
That's
He's
his
got a
job.
5. He should have a 2.
All right, I'll give him a 2 then. I personally thought that 5 was bad enough. I gave Ozil a 4 purely and simply because of the way that Craig has just described his performance with Jorginho and didn't put him under pressure at all. Absolutely anonymous once again. No influence on the game. A very, very poor performance by Ozil.
Did you see any improvement to what we saw against Manchester City?
Defensively, no. Offensively, they're a shambles. But no, I didn't. Not much. Going forward, yes.
Taking a look at Chelsea, much more generous, Paul. Who stood out?
Yeah, well, give Morata a little bit of credit. I'll give him a 7 because he did take his goal very, very well. I thought purely and simply because the back two of Arsenal never put him under pressure, didn't get close to him at all. So he got in a comfort zone very, very early. Jorginho was okay. He should have done better. Well, I don't want to repeat what I said about Ozil. And as far as Kanté and Barkley are concerned, they're asked to press higher with this system that Sarri's employing. And when they're asked to press with this 5, when the recovery runs are not quite there. That's why we saw Arsenal come into the game more and more in the second period of the first half.
Unai Emery has inherited a £300,000 a week nightmare.
Right.
He has. I mean, he took him off for a reason. You're a man down without the ball. You're a man down without the ball. And then when you have the ball, he doesn't do enough. At times he does. At times he'll do something brilliant because he's got brilliance in him, Mesut Özil. But he's inherited a £300,000 plus player, and now he's got to make a decision. What do I do with this guy?
It's amazing.
Where do I play him? How do I get the best out of him?
There's a saying in football that when you have a player like Mesut Özil, he will get you the sack. And what I mean by that is this: he will show you brilliance for one game.
Right.
So Bobby Robson used to map it out, 6 games. What sort of a player do you want to be? As you say, 4 good games, 1 great game and 1 unbelievable game. Not 1 good game and then go missing. This is the problem, and Craig's spot on. This is a massive problem for Unai Emery because we cannot keep seeing this from Mesut Özil. We cannot. It's impossible with the money that he's on. He is the creator. He is the playmaker. It should go through him.
You play him wide, he doesn't track back. You play him left, you play him right, he doesn't track back in some of the games. You play him in the middle, in the hole, he doesn't go and press the deep line midfielder that was Jorginho, who can then pass the ball.
So that's why you
drop him.
That's why you've got to have players around him. You've either got to have players around him that demand. Did we see any players on that field today for Arsenal demanding, pointing fingers? No, we didn't.
Listen,
not at all.
You get Unai Emery will go to the board and say, if he starts dropping Mesut Özil and he goes a different way, and by the way, they've just lost their first 2 games of the season. It's not exactly a crisis, but it's not great, right? At some point, he has to go and say, listen, I can't play this guy because he's not doing what I want, and I'm going to be hired or fired at this football club on the decisions that I make. I'm new to England. They don't care what I did in Spain or what I did in France. I am new to this club, and I'm following a guy who was very successful early on. And the board will be saying, like, well, you know, we're paying this guy, so he's got a decision to make. What's the best for him and what's the best for the team? Not what's the best for Mesut Özil or any of these big-time Charlies. At the end of the day, he needs everybody on board or he's going to fail at Arsenal. If he doesn't get them all on board or get them out, he's going to fail. It is a huge job. We knew that already, but it is a huge job.